everybody. My name is Jessica Budrock, and I am the owner of Budrock Law Firm. I practice family law in the state of New Jersey, and today's presentation is going to be based on preparing for trial for both divorce matters, custody matters, or any other type of issue within the family law practice. So today what we're going to be going over is pre-trial issues that you're going to deal with before you even know if you have trial. So from the initial complaint for divorce or initial complaint for custody and parenting time, how to resolve some of those issues, how to come up with a strategic game plan to make your arguments and your compelling reasons to the court as to why your client should be granted what they want. We're going to discuss witness preparation and some tools and tricks to figure out basically who's going to be a good witness, who might not be, and kind of figuring out what's the best approach and whether or not you actually need these people to come and testify on your client's behalf. We'll be going over cross-examination strategies and then also evidentiary issues. Throughout today's presentation, there is a question forum where you can type in a question as I'm going along. If you have any questions and you want to pose them to me, I'm going to try to answer them as we go. If I don't get to your question as you type it, if there's time at the end, we can address those questions at that time as well. So I'm going to try to get to all of them as best as I can, depending on how many questions there are throughout the day. So when you start with your case, whether it's a divorce or a custody case, when discovery is started, the first thing that's going to happen is there's going to be timelines for which everything needs to be addressed and provided by. The first rule that you should be familiar with is Rule 5:5-1, and that's in reference to the case information statement. Now, arguably, the case information statement is the most important document in a divorce because it sets forth all of the financial information as to the income of the parties, the standard of living during the marriage, as well as what people's current budgets are. It also includes all assets and liabilities. So a lot of times when cases start, you think, okay, you can go through the motions, just do your case information statement and get it filed within your time frame. But I want to emphasize that it's incredibly important that you look at this document as being your first trial exhibit. Because once you file this case information statement,